Hey, Michael Lake here, altabone.com. That was Bread and Watrous, the beginning part of Bread and Watrous, which is a big band tune written by the great Hank Levy as a dedication to the great late Bill Watrous. The reason I just played that is because I had an opportunity a couple of years ago to perform that with a big band that I play with. I thought I did a pretty good job of it. I had fun and felt good about it when it was over. And I've always wanted to get the recording of it. It wasn't ever put up on YouTube or released as an audio. So I asked the director if he could send me the audio files, because every instrument was individually mic'd. It was nicely done that way. There were 2 camera angles. So I asked him if he could send me this stuff, let me put it together, and I'll make a YouTube video out of it. So I got it into Logic, I got all the audio files, and I listened to I watched the video and listened to it. And I did not like what I heard at all from me. I was out of tune. A lot. I mean, it was not one of my finer moments, and I didn't hear this at all. I mean, maybe I couldn't hear myself, maybe I couldn't hear the band. I'm sure I'd love to come up with a few excuses for this, but the bottom line is, that's not gonna see the light of day. So I have this thing, what am I going to do? Well, I figured let's do a video on intonation, and that's what I have here. I've basically created a very simple exercise for kind of fine-tuning your ear to intonation. Now I've recorded this and I've been playing with it and using it, and I like it. I've kind of started the last couple of days with it, and I feel that it kind of centers my brain on intonation. So let me explain what it is. I recorded 3 sets of 3 intervals, and I played them all in trombone. So you've got 9 intervals. Now the object is to play the note A, which is in red, within each of the intervals. Now you might be saying, well, what's the point? Once I play A in one interval, I play it in all of them, that's not helping me much. But it is. Then we could get into a whole conversation about just intonation versus equal temperament, but the idea here is that in different intervals and in different contexts of harmony, that A, or any note, is slightly different. Now, if you're playing, I don't know, a solo with piano or keyboard, then yes, keyboard has a fixed pitch to it, and you're going to conform a little more to that. But for the purpose of the exercise, let's just assume you're playing in a brass choir or a trombone choir, as I play in frequently, and you get to make little adjustments to make sure that your A is in the right place within everything that's going on around. And that's the purpose of the exercise, to be able to hear that microtonality, that difference in 10 or 15 cents, sharp or flat. So let me give you an example. Let me put my headphones on so I can hear this. And I'm going to play just the first set of 3 to give you an example. And then we're going to listen to it and kind of see, does it sound in tune? And then we're going to see what the computer says about it. So let's try this. Okay, so like I said, let's listen to it. And then I'm going to put a meter on the A and kind of see if it is truly the same pitch through each interval. Let's try that. So here's what it sounds like. All right, sounds a little like a train horn. Did the A sound the same in each of the 3 intervals? And I'm probably, leading the witness to say no, but, that's an important thing to think about. How did that sound? And now let's see what the computer says. I'm going to put a tuner on that A in all three instances, and let's see what the tuner says the difference in the pitch was. Okay, that was kind of interesting, right? On the tritone and on the major third, the pitch has to be a little on the lower side, right? And everybody kind of knows about that major third. But now work your way through the other 6 and these 3 and kind of go through the exercise. Now, what's really important is that you record yourself, because just like my experience with Bread and Watrous, I thought I played great, but you know, the recording does not lie. There's no white lies in recording. Oh, you sound great. The recording says, this is what you sound like. So what I would suggest is, if you have the wherewithal, and in the notes to the YouTube video, I've put a link to just the audio file. So you can then put that into your DAW, whether it's Logic or Cubase or Ableton Live, which would be great, and then record yourself playing the A over those, and then listen back and see how that sounds. And if you have a tuning facility on your DAW, maybe use that a little bit, but the key here is not to use your eyes, but to use your ears to hear well, so the next time you're on stage playing with a big band in Bread and Watrous, you can proudly display the end result to your YouTube audience. But for the moment, play this exercise. Let me know what you think of it, and good luck.